Velma is by far the best produced version out of the entirety of the Scooby-Doo franchise.
Jinkies. Ahem. Jinkies. I said jinkies.
It gets rid of the silly kids' mysteries
Jeepers!
and dumb dogs, while replacing it with hardcore adult scenes that are normally only watched in incognito mode on your browser. But just in case you think I'm not super serial about this, and you want to pull off the mask of this terrible reviewer, I'm going to ask you to sit back, grab a Scooby snack, and enjoy the rest of this video.
What kind of performance do you call that? You made me sound like a total space cadet, man.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I was trying to be real to your character.
If you like goof on me in the sequel, I'm coming after you.
Yeah, and I'll give you a Scooby snack.
The humor in Velma is bar none the best thing about the whole series. It is so good, in fact, that it makes your ears bleed red tears of joy every time that you hear it. And I'm not saying this as someone who's got hearing aids at the ripe age of 25, but that's none of your concern. And the humor that is picked out of the bag more than anything else is meta humor. They said Rick and Morty move out of the way. We're cranking that shit up to 1,000%.
Wouldn't you agree that the strongest use of flashbacks on TV is when one character's flashback is intercut with another's to eventually combine in the present storyline?
The feminine mystique is a total ripoff. Not one mention of a sexy shapeshifter? This was more disappointing than George Bernard Shaw's Man and Superman.
You have a girlfriend?
No.
And your girlfriend is Gigi? Damn, this makes me think I could bag Don Lemon.
Right. No, of course not. Will you excuse me a second? No! Why?
Hey, can you answer that? I'm like substitute teacher level hungover.
Oh, boy. Too much. I mean, how could we have gone without scenes like that in our lives? I know you're already laughing so hard that tears are streaming down your face and you're snorting like the fat pig you are. But it's understandable. When this meta-humor dives so deep, attacking our very fabric of society, making us reflect and look back at our own faults and mistakes. Instead of humor, I sometimes think that it is one of the great ancient scholars speaking directly into my ear, telling me what is at fault with our society, tears pouring down my face like a waterfall at pure admiration and jealousy that this is not my own.
So, if this was all about your dad believing you, how did making you laugh also stop your hallucinations?
Right? Or kissing Daphne?
Kissing Daphne?
The point is, I don't know, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. It would be pretty lazy not to. Now, come on!
Let's split up and start searching.
Hold it, Fred. Don't you think we ought to stick together?
Yeah.
Fred? Oh boy. Come on, Scoob.
My favorite part of the newest version of the gang is how much they like each other.
You told your dad?
He's a therapist. I thought you might want to talk to someone about whether you like women, or maybe women and one cool guy.
Your dad is a high school guidance counselor, the lowest form of therapist.
It really ties in to the cruddy originals where they were just some meddling kids lifting each other up when the times are bad. They always seem to support each other, but more in like an abusive relationship kind of way. It's honestly quite beautiful. For example, Velma loves to take advantage of everyone to find out about her missing mom. Most importantly, Shaggy, Norville, who is a strong beta cuck archetype. But that's okay, because he ditches that zero and gets him a hero. Fred is a rich boy with a small carrot and daddy issues. And Daphne is a narcissistic sociopath who constantly lies and steals for attention.
Would be if we caught him, including Velma.
What? Velma? Why would I care what Velma thinks?
If that's not a perfect healthy group, I don't know what is. But their character traits are not the only thing that this show does right. It also does love triangles! Love triangles are the best thing that a show can have. Don't have enough drama or conflict? Shoehorn in a love triangle. Bored that nothing is happening and you need filler to flesh out your characters because they are more dry than paint on a wall? Love triangles. And this show has a ton of them. From Norville, Velma, and Daphne, to Velma, Daphne, and Fred, to Norville, Velma, and Fred, to finally Norville, Velma, and Gigi.
I like you. Like you.
Wait, what? No, you don't. You're like a brother to me. That's hilarious.
So, as you can see, the love triangles are essential to this show and drives the plot forward, exploring the depths of love from each of the characters. The love goes even further when we get to meet their parents and figure out why all the gang members have become such model citizens. Fred's dad comes off as an alpha, even though he is not, which is why Fred has daddy issues, and his mom is a whole nother level of crazy. Daphne's real parents are thieves, while her fake parents were cops. I love this one because it really dives into the whole nature versus nurture thing. And let me tell you, this show chooses nature. Velma's dad is a terrible lawyer who only cares about his new child with his new wife, which is why Velma has a terrible attitude and lashes out to everything because her dad never loved her. Classic story of abandonment issues. Finally, Norville's parents didn't help him adopt a dog, one preferably named Scooby, which is why they are the perfect parents. Because who needs a staple of a franchise that has caused it to be remembered and loved by all who have seen it? Which is why I'm glad Scooby is dead. Get in that coffin. We don't need you, boy. Get out of here. Get out. Go. I can't pull this act anymore. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
One eternity later.
Whew. Now that I've recovered, I know that reason will prevail.
Reason will prevail!
During the show, there are several mysteries that are occurring at Crystal Cove. The first one is, where's Velma's mom? And by God, they will never let us forget that she is missing. Every chance that Velma gets, she lets us know. And this is smart, because most viewers are too stupid to remember why a character has a specific motive. So this show smartly shoves it down our throat every chance it gets. Plus, this allows Velma to go off the rails and act terribly towards the other characters. But this is all for character development. So trust me, it's important. The second big mystery is where are Daphne's parents? Which is a good mystery as well, because having different mystery topics would be very hard to pull off with HBO's budget. And because the viewer is lacking in the IQ department. Which is why keeping topics of the various mysteries down to just 2 is smart. The final and most important mystery is why are all the popular girls dying and having their brains stolen? This is the main overarching mystery that the show is trying to solve all throughout Season 1. Spoilers ahead, which I guess aren't really spoilers anymore since I've been out here reviewing every aspect of the show, and you're still here, and you clicked on a review show. But I'm not blaming the viewer because, as the old saying goes, the viewer is always right. But just in case you don't want to be spoiled, in the video here, there's nothing after this. And I don't really like to ramble on like some trashy late-night TV show host, so I'll sit here in silence for a prolonged period of time. Alright, you've been warned. The girls are actually being killed by Fred's mom. Hey, what? Who is the big, bad villain. And why is she doing this? Because she wants a popular go-get-it girl to replace her brain-dead, no pun intended there, of a loser son, which seems like the logical thing to do. You see, the reason that she had to do this is that she realized she had no true successor to the company. Because, I mean, come on, Fred's not going to be it. So instead of doing something normal like having more kids or adopting another child into a super wealthy family to raise them perfectly in her image, she goes with this flawless plan. Though, in order to do the surgeries, she needs someone else to kidnap the people, so the heat is never drawn to her. Therefore, she chooses to kidnap and hypnotize Velma's mom to do all the kidnappings of the popular girls. A flawless plan, if I don't say so myself. But what she was not expecting was some meddling kids coming along to ruin the plans. Once she was defeated, though, was Crystal Cove really saved? or is another villain on its way? Alright, thank you all so much for watching this video. I put a lot of time and effort into it as well. It's been a pleasure making these videos for you all. Again, please leave comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one.
No. Wait. Wait.